Good morning, TKA. I'm Ashley Shaw.
And I'm Paul McBurney. Let's jump right into the announcements. There is a new student lunch for any new 7th through 12th graders on Wednesday, September 26th in the W building.
The French Club is having its first meeting of the year on Wednesday, September 19th at lunch in P26. All students are welcome to find out what SHF is, where lavender is grown in France, and how tasty food is from that region. For questions, contact Ming Dong or Madame Donnelly.
Craving a brownie, cookie, or sundae? Brownie sundaes and your choice of toppings will be available today, September 18th at lunch in the main quad in front of the W building.
Good job, Paul. Celebrate your animal drawings or photography skills in the new Bay Area contest, illustrating or documenting wildlife. If you love to combine photography and 2D art skills or creating videography, this opportunity is for you. The due date for submission is on or before Sunday, October 7th. See Mrs. Sweet for more details. And now, let's head on over to a video about our Knight's Legacy fundraiser.
One dark and stormy night, we were invited to a dinner party held by the reclusive Mr. Buddy. There we found our host, dead, on the ground, murdered. Now who could have done such a thing? Was it you, Colonel Mustard?
Don't be preposterous.
Was it you, Miss Scarlet?
Absolutely not, dear.
Was it Mr. Green?
Of course not.
Mrs. Peacock?
Oh dear, I'm wounded you would even suggest it.
Mrs. White?
Now, dearie, you know me better than that.
Professor Plum?
How could you make such a ridiculous accusation?
Well, it must have been one of you. Plus, someone who's not here today. Maybe you can figure out who killed Mr. Buddy. Come here, Saturday, February 9th, where the school will turn into a gigantic clue board, and you and your friends can catch a killer.
Sounds pretty fun. Remember, if you are in 8th, 11th, or 12th grade, you are eligible to apply for the CSF or CJFF. Please remember to reapply each semester. So if you are already a member, you will need to reapply.
Turn in a copy of your 2018 spring semester report card and the application form along with the $5 application fee to the SAO. If you cannot locate your spring semester report card, you can sign up at the SAO to have your report card printed for a $1 fee.
The deadline for turning in your application is Wednesday, September 19th, 2018. Per the CSF or CJSF guidelines, late applications cannot be accepted.
All high school boys interested in playing baseball this spring are invited to an interest meeting on Thursday, September 20th at lunch in the W building.
Varsity coach Greg Mugg will be providing important information regarding off-season training, strength and conditioning, and expectations. Bring your own lunch.
There will be a CSU workshop for seniors on Wednesday, September 26th from 8 to 9:30 a.m. in the TKA Library Computer Lab.
This is for students planning to apply for California State Universities and have yet to start applying, or students who have questions and would like their application reviewed. Students bring their own laptops.
Attention! Thursday, September 27th is financial aid night for parents and students from 7 o'clock to 8:30 p.m. in the TKA Theater.
We will be covering the specifics of completing the FAFSA or CSS profile. These are both essential for financial aid and scholarship consideration. This is a timely event as October 1st is the first day of the FAFSA and the CSS profile.
All right, and now let's head on over to an awesome video about board games for a Knight's Legacy fundraiser.
Have you ever wanted to
Save the world,
conquer the world,
travel through time,
rule the high seas,
or just have a fun, quiet night with your friends?
you can do all these things through the magic of board games.
So, if that sounds fun, why wouldn't it?
Bid on Board Game Night with
Mr. Shop It.
and Mrs. Ling.
We have over 200 board games to choose from.
So bring your family and friends.
Wow, so many auction items from teachers this year. This is going to be amazing.
That's right, Paul. Now, is this your first year going on the Tecate service trip? If it is, then come on out Wednesday, September 19th at lunch to the W Building for a fun meeting where you can learn more about the Tecate trip.
You will see photos, hear from teachers, and have your burning questions answered. Lunch will be provided.
Seniors, this Thursday, September 20th, we will have 2 new food trucks, Timo Burgers and Twister Bento Box in the front parking lot.
Both food trucks offer menu items $10 and under, cash or credit.
Sophomores and juniors, you won't want to miss this chance to take the ACT. Mark your calendars now for Saturday, September 22nd at 8 a.m. and sign up for the ACT practice test.
All 9th grade through 11th graders will take the PSAT on Wednesday, October 10th.
Juniors and seniors, the college visit season has started. College representatives will be visiting us, and you have the opportunity to hear more about these colleges and talk to their admissions representatives. All visits are in Pew 4 unless otherwise stated.
And now let's head over to Ben for Hanging Out with Ben.
Thank you, Paul and Ashley. Hello, TKA. Welcome to Hanging Out with Ben, where I'll be going over some viral news fails that happened last week. Last week, news stations everywhere in the country were reporting on Hurricane Florence. It was a terrible storm that everyone knew about, but one news station decided to over-dramatize it. On Friday the 14th, a weatherman was reporting on the approaching hurricane in North Carolina very dramatically. For a second, viewers actually believed this is what the storm was like. However, that changed when 2 men casually walked by in the background. You could say that this weatherman needed to cool it down a little. Now back to you in the studio.
Listen up. Listen up. This is an important announcement for all 17 and 18-year-old males. We want you to remember that when you turn 18, it is your civic responsibility to register for selective service. Registering for selective service is a federal law, and those who fail to register may be denied student loans, job training, government jobs, and driver's license in most states. You can get a selective service registration card at your local post office, in the registrar's office, or you can register online at www.sss.gov. If you have any questions regarding registration, please visit the website or contact the registrar's office.
Well, that's all we have time for today. Remember to answer those survey questions because our next broadcast will be next Friday, the 21st, for another round of Family Feud. Signing off, I'm Ashley Shaw.
And I'm Paul McBurney. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a great week, TKA.